Today, we're diving into a story that really makes you rethink what success looks like. It's all about a guy named Doug Healey and his incredible 10 years on the open road.
So let's just start with this quote because it says it all. No formal qualifications, no degrees on the wall. I mean, that one sentence just perfectly sets the stage for a story that is anything but ordinary.
Right, so if you didn't have a traditional education, what did he have? Well, his experience, it turns out, wasn't just a job. It ended up being a completely different kind of degree.
And you've got to appreciate this contrast. On one hand, the only official paper he had was a forklift license. On the other hand, the job he landed? General manager. It just makes you ask, how? How on earth do you make a jump that big?
To really get how that leap happened, we've got to go back, way back. For Doug Healey, the story starts in 1987.
You could tell he was driven right from the get-go. In 1987, while he was still technically underage, Doug went out and got his truck driver's license. The guy wasn't waiting around for permission. He was just ready to hit the road. So let's look at his resume back then. What were his official credentials? Pretty simple, actually. There were two things. One was that forklift license. The other was something you can't get a certificate for, just a completely unstoppable work ethic.
And that work ethic? Well, it was about to be put through the ultimate test over the next 10 years, a period that would pretty much define his entire career. You could call it his 1.2 million kilometer classroom.
Just look at that number, 1.2 million kilometers. To give you some perspective, that's like driving around the entire globe almost 30 times. Yeah, this wasn't a commute. For a full decade, the cab of his truck was his university.
And the job itself was driving line haul across New Zealand. Now, that is grueling work. We're talking long, solitary hours, crazy tight deadlines, and all the pressure of being that one critical link in a massive supply chain.
When you map it out like this, the transformation is just, well, it's astonishing. 1987, he gets his license. For the next 10 years, he's on the road. And by 1997, boom. He's a general manager. It's a straight line from the driver's seat to the executive suite, and it was fueled entirely by experience.
So, this is the big question, right? What exactly did he learn in that classroom on wheels? Let's get to the bottom of what his real qualification actually was.
And this really gets to the heart of it. That decade on the road, it wasn't just a job. It was the proving ground. It was the place where all that raw potential was forged into genuine, undeniable expertise. If you wanted to break it down, this was kind of the unwritten curriculum he mastered. Step 1, dealing with constant daily challenges. I mean, that's basically a masterclass in problem solving. Step 2, learning the entire business from the ground up. You just can't get a better understanding of logistics than by literally being the logistics. And all that led to Step 3. He earned the credibility and the insight to actually lead people and the whole operation.
So, at the end of the day, Doug Healey's journey leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. What truly defines success? Is it the piece of paper hanging on your wall? Or is it the miles you've actually driven?